Hello friends, welcome back for another pregnancy update. If you are new around here, my name is Sandy-Kaye. I have my little daughter Jordy Ray, which she will likely be crawling around here and not in my lap the whole time. Today we're going over week 17 of pregnancy. So as of tomorrow, I will be 18 weeks, which I cannot believe. I literally had to look at my app and I was like, no way! Let's start off with baby and how they're growing and progressing. This week, the baby is the size of a cucumber. They're about 5.5 inches long and 5 to 6.5 ounces in weight. And that's according to the What to Expect When You're Expecting app. Okay. For new milestones, the baby now has unique fingerprints. The baby also now has myelin, which is starting to form around the nerves. And the fallopian tubes and uterus are now finally in position for girls. And the genitals will likely be visible at the next ultrasound. For symptoms this week, I've noticed my rash under my chin here has gotten way worse. I've been using my tenactin cream daily or twice a day, and it seems it's gotten worse, but pretty sure as last time in my daughter's pregnancy it got worse and then before it got better. I've also noticed some bad pimples in random places, such as on my shoulder and on my thigh, so that was kind of annoying, just having like a huge pimple. Like, what in the world? I've still had a very dry nose. I've still been craving all the dairy this week, cheese and yogurt. Something super exciting is that I'm feeling my energy is back. I have been wanting to push harder during my workouts, not needing naps hardly at all. Maybe once or twice a week I'll take a quick power nap. I pulled out my rollerblades for the first time this week, which was super exciting. Went around the block 8 times, which was 2 miles, and I've been enjoying biking and running and just being active, really. I've also noticed the nesting urge starting to really kick in. I was noticing doors were dirty, so I was scrubbing those. I vacuumed out my car, generally just wanting to deep clean, dust my blinds, and do lots of other things in my house. Not for you, baby. I'm also feeling the urge to be kind of settled and in our next place because we're wanting a 3-bedroom townhome. We finally asked and found out that we are 3rd on the waiting list, so I'm not really sure the time frame, if it's going to be before the baby gets here or after. As long as it's like 4 months by like 4 months postpartum, I think we should be fine, because that's kind of when we sleep train and move the baby into its own room, usually by like 6 months. So kind of, I don't know, just wanting to know if this is going to be the place we're in or not. Also, just really looking forward to going through all the baby clothes, and our anatomy scan is going to be in 2 weeks, so I will know if I'm going to be pulling out the boy clothes or girl clothes. Since I have a toddler who's a boy and an 11-month-old girl, I pretty much have everything I need. And last off, let's go through the last 3 questions, which is how am I preparing for labor and birth. And lately I've been practicing my J breathing, particularly during number 2s. If you don't know, if you haven't pushed out a baby before, pushing out a baby is a lot like pooping, and so it's really a good time to practice when you are having a bowel movement. I like visualize a J, and I just like will kind of do that with my hand and just breathe out to like help, you know. Anyway, makes the number 2 easier, and then also is good practice for labor, and then also practicing like more quick breaths as well, just kind of getting in that mindset, taking me back to pushing, as I feel that is the most intense part for me. And for the second question, best moment this week, I would say making a care package for a friend who's been in the hospital for a couple weeks. She was just taken to California via flight to the ICU, and so it's been pretty serious. I got pretty emotional talking with the nurse that was taking care of her for the day, and just really had fun picking out a few things for her toddler. Really, my son helped pick him out because it's his friend, and a few things for my friend who's in the hospital. So anyway, that was hard, but just, you know, my best moment because it made me feel happy to be able to just do something. And last off, what am I looking forward to? Like I kind of mentioned before, the anatomy scan, which will be in just 2 weeks. Literally, guys, I cannot believe it. Like I said, I had to look in my app to know I'm 18 weeks because I was doing the math. I'm like, looking at the calendar. I'm like, our anatomy scan is in 2 weeks. I'm like, that means I would have to be 18 weeks right now. And I didn't believe it until I pulled up my app and I was like, no way. So yeah, no way. So tomorrow I'm gonna be 18 weeks pregnant, almost halfway, guys. All right, let's finish off with a bump update. Here is my baby belly at 18 weeks. He's trying to show his belly. Okay. Front.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Thank you so much for watching another video. We will catch you in the next one. Bye.